everybody, my name is Hassan Dumbuya. Today I'm going to talk about motivation. In my aims and objective is for people to understand what is motivation and explain the types of motivations and explain how to motivate your teams and outline how to motivate your team. Before proceeding forward, I would like to define motivation in various aspects. Motivation is the desire and a willingness to do something. That was defined by Panda in 2004. Another school of thought says that motivation is the force that energizes the behavior and gives direction to behavior and underlining the tendency to persist. That was defined by Manti in 1998. Another definition, getting people to know what they want to do at a particular time. That was defined by Johnson. According to my own definition in Backbone Secrets, my book, motivation is the desire and confidence and encouragement and the willingness to do something at a particular time. I'm going to talk about 5 points why motivation, if motivation is low, what it will lead to in every school or every organization. If there is a poor motivation, what will happen? I'm going to talk about 5 steps. The first step, lower productivity. There will be lower productivity in that business or organization because there is no motivation. Point number 2 is high turnover of staffs. Right? People will not be happy. There will not be any inspiration. So it will be high turnover. Then point number 3 is decreasing performance. No guidance, no targets. Right? That is point number 3. It will decrease the performance. People will not perform well because of lack of motivation. Then point number 4, lack of creativity, because people don't have confidence in that project, in that thing, so it will be lack of productivity. Sometimes, as we can see, if inspiration comes, when you are happy with the job you are doing, or your team is very happy, then more productivity will come. People have inspiration to do or to create and other ideas, like in terms of marketing or in terms of academical or other aspects. So that is poor teamwork. Then point number 5 is less flexibility within the work frame. If your team, there is less flexibility, there is no understanding, there is no binding agreement, then that means it will not. That team will not grow successful. I'm going to talk about another point. Talk about man's law of hierarchy of needed, the hierarchy in life. Right? I'm going to talk about 5 points because we are all aspiring to build up a team, but there are certain factors which will lead us to go down. So everybody have a hierarchy of jobs that you needed in life, and everybody have the types of job. That jobs give you motivation. My first point, I'm going to talk about 5 hierarchy. The first hierarchy, it's talk about self-actualization. That is people that have full potential. These people that have full potential, they seek a job that make them the most of our ability, right? Because they have potential. Then point number 2, extreme need. These are people, they look for achievements, recognitions, and respect. That is the extreme needs. That is point number 2. Then these people knowing what you are doing and the worthwhile job and getting the praise from others. They feel, oh, I'm doing this job, so people always praise them. So that is point number 2, extreme. Then point number 3, it talk about love needs job, right? These people are looking for friendships. They are looking for friendship, they have to belong or accepting. They want people to accept them. So this hierarchy is friendly and supportive. They are looking for supportive. That is point number 3. Then point number 4, talk about the safety needs. That safety needs. These are the people that are doing like peacekeeping job, security job, stability. Example, jobs like military, police, they all belong to this category. Then point number 5, talk about psychological needs. Psychological needs like hunger, thirsty, and sleeping. So in terms of doing this job, example, doing this job, they are very boring jobs. You don't enhance enough, you don't eat enough, then they don't pay you that much. All the money that you are working is to pay bills, right? Then I'm going to talk about expectancy theories in motivation. Expectancy theories, right? I have 4 points I'm going to explain in expectancy theories. You have the first one, you talk about motivation. Then the second one is increase in effort, and the third one is increase in performance, and the fourth one is collective reward. All these things work together. Number 1, in motivation, this is a cycle. In motivation boosts your efforts. It boosts the efforts, which increase the performance. When you increase the performance, good performance, it will lead to good results and a good work, and you will receive reward. When you receive this reward from your boss or any area, this reward will also give you motivation. And when it gives you motivation, you keep on working hard. So this is talking about the expectation theory. When you are in certain organization, you're doing certain job, your boss will always, how the boss will motivate people. It will motivate you by giving you reward because of your performance, and when you perform good, with this reward that they give you, it will keep you loyal to the company, and also it will help build your morale. Then I'm going to talk about rewards. That is rewards under motivation. Rewards, there are 2 types of reward. You have financial reward, they have non-financial reward. Reward is the motivation. Financial reward is like salary raising, then you have bonus or free gifts from your boss. Then number 2, non-financial reward is like they give you an extra day off or an extra holiday. What you need to know, not everybody like the same thing. So you as a leader, you as a supervisor, a team leader, or a management, you should try to know what your people want. Some people might not need reward. Some people might need another thing. So you just have to assess, because if some people, you give them what they don't need, then at the end of the day, it will lead to failure. So it will not motivate them. But sometimes if you like promise somebody, okay, I'm going to give you this position, I'm going to reward you, but you have to give everybody reward at the same thing that you give everybody is the same reward you need to give everybody. There should